Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be the return of the Spalted Nightmare. Now it's been a while since we've done the first video. It's taken me some time to decide what to do with it. I've had a few mishaps with it along the way as well, which I'll tell you about in a moment. So underneath here we have the bowl in its current situation. So originally, if you haven't seen the first video, then probably worth going back and having a look. I'll leave a link to it up here somewhere, so you can go and have a look at that video, and then you'll see how we've got to where we are now. But like I said, I've had a few issues with it along the way. So a lot of you said about just gluing it back together, which I did do originally, and then being clumsy like I am, I ended up dropping it again and breaking it into more pieces. So from how you last see it to how it looks now is quite a lot different, which is why I got it covered over at the minute, just so I could let you know what had happened and why it is going to look like it is when I uncover it. Right, so let's take the top off and then you can all see how it looks now. So promise me you won't laugh, because it does look a little bit different to how it did before. So there we go, that's what we have at the moment. So as you can see, there's lots of bits missing still. Originally it was just sort of one sort of section around here, and it literally just cracked. I've sealed it, so it's a little bit harder than it was. So I've tried lots of different things. I tried cutting this whole section off here, as you can see. Wasn't quite happy with it, so I decided to cut it into two pieces and then have some resin fill in between, but again I wasn't quite happy with that either, so I went away and had a think about it, and as you can see I've sort of glued it back together. It's got a bit of a sort of steampunky effect going on here with the little steel bars I've got in there holding this section on. Probably won't see those once the resin's in there, but it was just a way of keeping this piece joined to the other pieces. All this bit's all glued together. And off camera I've also gone ahead and mixed up some bronze resin from the glass car shimmer range. So we're gonna just slowly pour this on now and see what happens. Right, so as you can see, not much has changed. I'm not going to put any more resin in at the moment, because it's just, the more I weigh it down, the more I mess around with it, it just keeps coming over the edges. Right, so we are fresh out of the mould. Doesn't look pretty at all, I know that, but it was the only way I could think of getting it all done and fixed up. There's a lot of wasted resin in there. I'm just going to go and knock these sides off. I'll do it off camera, and I'll be back in a moment. So I'm pleased to say the Spalted Nightmare is finally finished. I don't really know where to start with it, to be honest. There's just so much going on. The effects in the grain, the spalting, the resin, you got the metal bars that I put in there to hold the piece together while it was while the resin was setting up. I was hoping that you wouldn't see those, but it hasn't turned out that way, so such is life, I guess. And then on the underside, still got that little nub to turn away, take off with a little sander, and then yeah, you got again the grain, the spalting, the resin. You got the little bar there, which clearly I didn't get in the centre, which is come through, but again, it's just something else to add a bit of character to this piece. But yeah, all in all, I'm just kind of glad that it's over and done with, to be honest, because it's been an ongoing nightmare. But anyway, it's done. It's not 100% as I was expecting it to be, and it's definitely not 100% perfect, but it goes to show that when things go wrong, you can still make something from it. And it's definitely been a learning curve. I've learned a lot of things from it, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame that it broke, to be honest, because it's such a lovely piece of wood, and yeah, it probably deserved a little bit more than what it got, but it is what it is. There's no turning back now, but the main thing is it's been turned into something. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like and share with all your family and friends, and obviously if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. I would really like to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It mean the world to me, and it means that I can progress this channel a bit further and move on to some more exciting and wonderful creations. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon for the next one. Cheers then, bye for now.